Seriously. 2 mages and a priest, when I have all sorts of craps in my deck. This is not what was promised to me. Alex, I'm doing fine. I had a lot of trouble deciding what to play today, but just wanted to play some Malkorok. So here we are. He could have the Cold Light Oracle, maybe. I could have gained Hungry Crab value. I'm going to assume this will be a Burn Mage. But let's see. Hungry Crab. Killing mages 1 health point at a time. Maybe, but this hand is terrible. 7 dragons seems a little bit too low. I probably need to add an 8th dragon. It looks like I will not be able to do this with 7 dragons. I'm constantly finding myself unable to find an activator for the Historian. But what could I put in as an 8th dragon? I mean, Primordial Drake is a good dragon. But it also comes in very, very late. Here we always play the Frothing. And force him to answer that. I expect him to be able to answer that, of course, but it's still nice. And no dragons. So that's a nice block. I think I can play 1 crawler. Do I want to play 2? Now 1 crawler and armor up is enough. I want to get some armor going here. Yeah, the valet. Very effective at dealing with the Frothing. I have now drawn 2 Hungry Crabs and 2 Kolaka Crawlers. Alright. Sure. I'll play another Crawler. This crab army. This crab army. Oh man. Punished for the deck choices. Punished, I say. This can still be either Freeze Mage or Burn Mage. Somehow I think it's a Burn Mage, but who knows. I don't have a way to gain enough armor to really help. Yeah, or the basic problem with dragons is that all of those dragons are so expensive, and I would rather have some kind of a mid-range minion instead of a high-end minion. That's the basic issue. And that's a dragon. I can grab another Book Wyrm out of this. Is that going to be good? Let's say this is Freeze Mage. There's plenty of stuff to Book Wyrm. There's also the Deathwing Dragon Lord and the Primordial Drake. I guess the Book Wyrm is the strongest here. I will trade away this fellow. Okay, it is actually Freeze Mage. No, that was from the glyph. So I don't know what this is. This can still be anything. Let's see. Can't think of a good middle-sized dragon that is available. Absolutely over. That's the basic problem. I've been thinking about the Midnight Drake a little. Maybe Midnight Drake could do, but nah, 4 mana. 4 mana for 4/4. I could play a Dark Iron Dwarf. Yeah, that's Freeze, alright. That is Freeze. Do I have any way to escape? Escape with the armor? Does not look likely. That's another barrier. Yeah, that is Freeze, alright. And he has so much health. I have to skip armoring up this turn because I need to play the Curator. Yeah, I didn't get to draw Beast because I drew all of my Beast, all the 4 crabs, before I got to turn 7. That's a rather terrible hand. All 4 crabs before turn 7. Then I will try to armor up, but I will not be able to get out of reach. So I don't think there's a way for me to win this game. He has plenty of resources. He has a whole lot of life. He has ice block up. The only upside is that I can always kill a Doomsayer.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I think I want to kill this one as well. It's not a Doomsayer, but I still have another Book Wyrm remaining. Well, let's kill off that one to better preserve the board. One freeze only has been gone, so he still has another Frost Nova and 2 Blizzards remaining. I have to armor up every turn. I mean, I have Execute, but that requires sacrificing a minion. Having a minion to sacrifice. Flame Strike. That one I didn't see coming. I didn't know anyone was still running that. That was interesting. So I need to have a dragon activator for the Book Wyrm. But I can play 1 fairy dragon and a hungry crab. This is my level of threats right now. This is my level of threats that I can put up against the Freeze Mage. Oh man. The crabs are not doing the work right here. Crabs are so not doing it. I mean, he's probably wondering what is going on. I can't play the Fairy Dragon, then I can't activate the Book Wyrm. I can play the Ravaging Ghoul. I have Blood Tweaker. But there's just no way that I'm getting out of reach. Once he plays the Alexstrasza, I mean, even though the armor stays, but that's still not going to be enough. That is still not going to be enough. Anywhere near enough. And Twilight Drake is okay. Let's play that one. So that would be the 3rd barrier. It's only a matter of time before I lose this game. Feels like playing against Freeze Mage. And that's the way Freeze Mage matches go. You know that you're going to lose. You know that 20 turns in advance. You just wait for it to actually happen. Well, Chillwind Yeti is not a bad card. I'm fine with Chillwind Yetis. I'm actually drawing some minions that can attack. I like that. I like minions that can attack. They're useful in many matchups. Problem is that I am just not getting out of reach. There's only 10 cards in the deck. And he has Fireballs left, he has Pyroblast left, he has Frostbolts left. So once he plays Alexstrasza, he can still deal around 30 damage. The upside is that I can always deal with the Doomsayer. Now I would have to deal with 2 Doomsayers. Well, I can deal with 2 Doomsayers. Then I can't deal with Alexstrasza. Maybe I can. I can use the Slam instead of Blood to Ichor because I won't be able to armor up this turn anyway. I need to Slam Execute 1. The Slam Execute 1 and I need to Book Wyrm the other. So the upside is that my board is alive. The downside is that I am going to be dead. Both Blizzards are gone. 1 Frost Nova is gone. This one is not going to survive, so I won't have enough damage from the Frothing. Now I also don't have an Execute available. Well, there is one more Execute in the deck, so there's something there. I guess there would be a route that I win if he starts spending his burn on my minions, but why would he ever do that? He has an ice block up, I assume he has another ice block in hand and he's still at 26 health. after healing for 24 with 3 ice barriers. I guess he might be debating whether he plays the Alexstrasza this turn. And that was exactly what he was doing. And in order to deal with Alexstrasza, I'm going to have to sacrifice a couple of minions. Let's rely on him not drawing an Alex. Yeah. Seems like pretty weak hope right there. I need to trade away these 2 minions into Alexstrasza. The upside is that the frothing is pretty big. I guess there's still no way. I mean, I can Book Wyrm an Acolyte. So I think I want to save the Book Wyrm in my hand still. Six, 7, 8. On the other hand, this does not set up for lethal if the frothing dies. Well, nothing I can do about it right now. Okay, now we concede. I'm not conceding yet. We'll check this out until the bitter end. He has to deal with the frothing. So he has to sacrifice some of his burn. And once he starts sacrificing some of his burn, then maybe. Unless he has a 2-turn lethal from 25. And he does not. I don't think letting him draw cards is a good option. So I believe I am going to Book Wyrm. Book Wyrm this Acolyte here. And put him down to 4 now. Well, I could put him down to 1 if I use the War Axe. But I guess I will wait a little with that. If I had played the Book Wyrm last turn, I would have 2 less armor, but I would have had better chance to pop. I'm still at 17. I guess he has 2-turn lethal here. Maybe I needed to play that Book Wyrm out earlier. I guess he has 2-turn lethal. He obviously cannot have lethal this turn, but he only needs 21 damage. 21 damage and he has another block. No block, but I have no way to deal that 1 damage either. Unless I top deck a Corcron. There are 2 Corcrons in the deck. Right. I have not played a single Corcron this game. I have 2 charge minions in the deck. It's 2 out of 9. It was 2 out of 9. 2 out of 9 to get that one down. So that's going to draw him another card. And it's going to deal 2 damage. Well, Deathwing prevents 2 damage, but it also prevents me from armoring up, so it doesn't really help. Probably not going to make it. Yeah, obviously if he couldn't freeze face I would have a better chance. But I still had a 2 out of 9 to draw a charge minion from the deck. So that was also an out. I think that was a pretty good out. 2 out of 9, that's a little bit over, that's like 22%. Not bad for a game that I thought for a long time was already lost. But now he has another block. Yeah, and now he has fireballs. That's just 1 fireball though. There's the Corcron. There's the Corcron. So I need to execute the Antonidas. That's one thing that's always going to happen here. I need to kill this minion to prevent it from dealing another 2 damage to my face. And I need to save the Corcoran in my hand so that I have the option to charge that into his face. I'm at 18 health. He should not have 18 damage. Okay, now he's already dead to fatigue. I can't believe we won that game. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.